everyone, welcome back. Iris and Milady here, and today we wanted to talk about mental health, physical health, how the world sees it, how much stigma there is still towards mental health. And I want to start actually with a video and then we'll talk about it. What do you think, Iris?
I think it's perfect. I cannot wait. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's just jump right into it. Please let me know when you see it.
I see it.
Awesome.
Listen, I know you're sick and all, but are you even trying to get better?
Hey, look at it this way. There's plenty of people out there that have it worse off than you do.
You need to stop focusing on all the bad things in life and just try to enjoy it. It's all in your head.
I don't think you need to be taking medication every day just to feel normal. Don't you think it's changing you?
Listen, you really just need to suck it up. Like, everybody goes through this and you're just feeling sorry for yourself.
Why don't you just go to the doctor?
I can't. My insurance doesn't cover the flu.
Oh, shit. Steven!
Hey man, that's broken. You need to see a doctor.
Seriously, I'm fine. I can get better on my own.
That was beautiful. That's beautiful. It talks about all the perception and how we treat mental health and physical health.
Yeah.
Do you hear a dog?
I don't hear the dog. No.
That is good because I don't hear a dog either. So if you hear a dog, remember this is live television and things.
Things are bound to happen.
Things happen.
But yeah, I love the video because it really talks about how that perception, like you were saying, the perception of mental health as being a choice, as being you're not trying hard enough, right? I love the one where it's like, you're just not trying hard enough to get better. And it's like, is it that? Or am I really struggling with this, And I'm not a huge fan of medication for that one part that showed the person taking medication. I'm not a huge fan of medication, but sometimes it is needed. And sometimes just stabilizing yourself medically can allow yourself to get therapy. And I think the most important part for me, at least with medication, is to combine it with therapy, or combine it with with seeing a coach, or combine it with what you need, nutrition, exercise, combine it with something else. But sometimes if I am so sick, and it's health, right? So if I'm at the point where my mind is telling me all you want to do is lay down, right? Where I'm just no energy, depressed all the way, or anxious, and I don't want to leave my house, and the only way for me to be able to get a little bit out of that hole is to take a medication, then take that medication so that you get out of the hole. And then once you're out of the hole, the most important part is not just count on the medication. At that point, go, whatever your body's telling you that you need. Coach, therapy, nutrition, exercise, a combination of everything together, right?
Exactly.
Multifaceted beings.
Body, mind, soul. You don't just take care of one part and leave the other one to fend for itself. We have to, it's a holistic approach that you have to tend to your body, tend to your mind, and tend to your spirit. So you can actually come out of the hole, because it's a holistic fight. Let's put the word, the fight. You have to fight for you, and it's all your parts, not just one part of you. So I like that. I think that that's a reason for medication, is the physical body needs that help. Once the once you feel it in your body, it becomes a physical thing. So medication helps you with that one, and like you said, but don't just count that medication is going to fix the whole system, because it's not. It's just a tool like everything else. Even therapy is a tool, because therapy guides you. It gives you all the tools, but we individually have to implement it and find somewhere within us to trust and believe the process. Even if you don't believe the tool itself, believe the process. And know that if so many people have been helped through that process, why couldn't you be helped also?
Yes.
Even if you don't believe in it with everything.
You know, Iris, you and I were talking about this before we started, but I was in a conference a couple of weeks ago, and one of the keynote speakers was giving an example. He said, sometimes we see people and we see them healthy, and we see them, maybe we saw them before when they weren't healthy, now we see them healthy, and we say, what did you do? And they say, I took care of my diet, and I exercised, and I did some therapy. And then they leave, and we're like, they're not gonna tell me what they did.
Yeah.
And so many times that happens because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear what was the solution. We want to hear the solution, but we want the solution to be easy and simple and fast.
That's the thing. We're always looking for something easy and fast, and we don't have to even think about it.
Yeah.
Like the magic wand. We still believe in fairy tale. Disney, happily ever after.
Yeah, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Let me just give you that pumpkin and make it turn into a car. By the way, if that ever happened, I'd be so happy.
I'd be so thrilled. I thought when I was a little girl, before I came to this country, that this country, the road were red carpet. That would literally, I will land on a carpet and it will take me to places. This was my magical thought. Like I truly believed it, right? But life is not that way. Like from the moment even the conception is a huge thing that we don't see because it happens in the darkness, right? Of two bodies. But look at the bird. How, when you come to this world, how hard it is to get yourself out of that body so you can become your own self. So life is not easy, and it's not supposed to be, because it's always pushing us to be better, to grow, to expand. So the physical health and the mental health, getting to a healthy state, it doesn't have to be hard, but we have to put in the work.
You got to put in the work, exactly, and enjoy the work. Yeah, that's so important, because if I go to work out, and one thing that I learned a long time ago, that workout is not, doing an aerobics exercise for 30, I mean, that is working out, of course, but that boring, okay, I gotta do 5 sit-ups and so many push-ups and all of that, right? Working out could just be dancing.
Exactly.
Working out can be fun.
Yes.
It could be so much fun to do, right? And we can do it in the car even, moving our bodies, having movement is important. And one of the things, and I don't know where I was going with, because if we don't have fun as we're trying, if it's all a chore, I'm going to work out for 20 minutes every day, and I have to do these push-ups, and the whole time I'm doing push-ups, I hate it. Like, we're not going to get better. It's not going to happen.
It means that we are not changing the mindset. We just going through the motion of what we supposed to do, but we're not changing the benefits and how it's impacting our body and the gift that we can move our arms and our leg. Look at me. For those that don't know, yesterday I couldn't move this arm from here. It reminds me how beautiful it is to have hand. I haven't been able to wash my hair, even though it looks so beautiful.
It looks so nice.
Like, it looks so gorgeous. I haven't been able to wash my hair because I couldn't. Oh my God, I can move my arm up there now. Oh my God. Yesterday, I couldn't even put on my bra for those watching. Yes, too much information. But this is the reality.
It is.
It's the reality. So the fact that we can do exercise to better our body, to feel better, to help ourselves, because the body is not about feeling good or looking good. The body needs movement. Like it needs movement. Your muscle needs to be strong, and not because it needs to look cute, but because it holds all your cells, right? And your bones. So the fact that we can move, the fact that we can dance, those are gifts.
They are.
Those are gifts. And we forget that the gift of walking is a blessing. And we go to exercise with this mindset, like you said. It's almost a, I don't want to say the word, but I don't have another word. It's almost like a disgrace to our own self, to the ability that we have to be better every day.
It's lack of thankfulness for what we do have, right?
Yeah.
And then also thinking about, what is the goal? And I know as coaches, as you and I always talk about goal setting and goal achieving. And what is the goal? And even if part of it is, I have to get used to exercising. I have to get used to eating right. I have to get used to seeing my coach or seeing my therapist or doing visualizations. But don't make them chores. Make them a step towards your goal. So think about, if I do this, I am going to get to the point when this is fun for me. And then the things that you can make fun, make them fun, right?
Even funnier.
Exactly. If you can make it fun, make it fun. If for some reason you cannot see how to make it fun, this is when you reach out to people. This is when you find that person that loves eating right, that loves exercises, that love visualizing, that love seeing their coach or seeing their therapist, that love that piece, and tell them, what is the love that you find in that? Have a connection with that person and really connect with the feeling of what is it that you love about this?
Exactly. But it goes back to the value, because we don't know the value, what we value individually, then we don't know what we want. And it's hard to set up goals without knowing our value. See how everything is connected? Body, mind, soul.
Body, mind, soul. Body, mind, soul. And so, going back to mental health versus physical health, why don't we just call it health?
But yeah, exactly.
Why do we have to separate? And right now, I have a couple of jobs. We're in this generation, not that I'm part of this generation, but the new generation is called the side hustle generation. Because everybody has a side hustle. They have a job and a side hustle. So
I am part of that generation then.
You are part of, yeah, we're all part of it. We're just a little bit older in the generation. But I have a job and it's a medical place. We also do behavioral health or mental health in it. But it's so interesting to me to see the division between behavioral health or mental health and physical health, when it is all health.
All together. If your physical is not well, your spiritual health or your mental health, it's a very hard thing to be at the ultimate health if your body is not healthy. Mm-hmm. If you're struggling with your body, because one cannot be with the other. So it's like it's the same thing as, we love to separate things. Don't you see? It's only one world. It's only one world.
A big world.
We have separated by region and places and name. It's only one human race. How many categories of one human race do we have? So we do the same thing individually with our bodies. Why?
I don't know. So my call and my urge to people out there is, if you do see a huge division between mental health and physical health, one is start thinking about it different, start looking at it in a different way, because we're all one person and we have to take care of ourselves in a balanced way. If you feel like us, then be an advocate. And when you hear people saying, oh, that person just needs to get over it, or when you hear that person saying, oh, yes, they say they have anxiety, but that's just made up, because everybody has a mental health issue nowadays. Stop them and let them know, no, we don't talk that way. And the only way as a society we're going to be able to change that mindset, and I feel like strides have been made. It is so different, even from when I started in the field. There's a lot less stigma.
It is.
There's so a lot less stigma, and I'm very happy.
Thank God.
And even insurance companies, which it's a pain to work with, but they are doing a lot of changes to try and make it a little bit better, which is, you know,
a little bit more human.
Exactly, a little bit more human. You know, we're working towards it. But the only way we're gonna make big societal change is when the people who truly believe in what we're talking about also teach. And I don't mean preach it and be annoying about it, but when you hear somebody saying a little bit, then say, you know what, I don't see it that way, and this is how I see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Iris.
You just reminded me of something that I learned recently. Don't complain about anything, but do something about it.
You got it.
Do something about it.
I would say, if you're gonna complain, because yeah, I do this sometimes. I complain, right? So we all complain at sometimes, but don't just complain. Do something.
Yeah. Do something, and start with you, changing the way we feel, changing the way we view ourselves, knowing that we are great, nature's greatest miracle.
Yes. You know, it reminds me of Michael Jackson's song.
I love Michael Jackson.
Man in the Mirror. Yes, Man in the Mirror. That's
what about Heal the World? What about Heal the World? When I heard that song,
better place.
Oh my God, this is
beautiful.
A world.
It's beautiful. But yes, in Man in the Mirror, he says, you know, when you want to make a change, you got to change yourself first.
Yeah.
And until you make that change for yourself, it makes it a lot harder. So I really want to urge people to do this. Of course, continue to like, subscribe, follow us, and then
let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Drop in the comments. What are you thinking?
And what changes are you making for yourself?
I like that one, Iris. What changes are you making for yourself?
Yeah.
Throw that on the chat. We would love to hear what are some of the changes people are making for themselves. In what is something that you're gonna pledge to yourself? You know, how are you gonna see things differently? Who do you have to talk to see things differently?
Yeah.
You know, with my sister, she works in nutrition, and I had to talk to her about, why is it so bad that I don't eat this or that? And she has a passion for it. And when she talks, she makes you passionate about it too. You're like, yes.
I need it. I need this passion in my life. We all need help. That's the thing. We all need help. We are each other's mirror. What I don't see for my own self, you show it. You show me. You help me see it. And vice versa. That's why we are all here. Otherwise, we'll be only one in the world. But no, life is not like that. We need each other to grow and to see the better parts of us. Yeah. So let us know what you're going to do with yourself and the changes you're making.
Oh, love it. Bye.
Bye.